Shalom Lekulam. Today we're going to be going over some tips for the Hagim, especially Rosh Hashanah. So each year I love to give tips on Instagram, but I thought, you know what, long form, YouTube, I'm starting this more, so here we go. Now I'm fully jet lagged. Right now it's 8 p.m. UK, body clock is around 4 a.m. and I can tell by my eyes. I've not been sleeping very well when I'm jet lagged. It's something I really want to improve on. It takes me like a week to get over jet lag, no matter how big or small. But we're gonna stay committed to YouTube, so here we are. So when it comes to Rosh Hasahnah, now I've been a coach now for 5 years, and something that's really helped myself before coaching and me helping people is deciding on your goal. Now I know it sounds silly, but right now, whenever you're watching it, maybe you're watching during Rosh Hasahnah or before, think about what you actually want to accomplish. The 3 goals, or 2 main goals, is, let's say, weight loss or maintenance. And be strict on what that goal is. Do you want to lose weight during this time, or are you happy with maintaining and so on? Because so many years I've been like, I want to lose weight, and then halfway through the Hagim, I'm like, nah, I want to eat. And I eat so much, and I gain weight. But if I had a bit of popcorn. If I'm actually like, I want to lose weight and I really want to commit to losing weight, then my decisions, my actions during that time is very different. Same if you're is maintenance, then actually the pressure of you losing weight is a lot less. And the pressure of you actually being restrictive is a lot less, and you actually can enjoy yourself. And you're able to actually portion control better because there's no expectation to lose weight that time. So you've got a better relationship with food. But then if you decide to lose weight, then you are going to be more disciplined and you are more self-aware. Now, those 2 things, there's very different things we can talk about. But I want to talk about things that everyone can do. Because if you look at weight loss or maintenance, then if you weight loss, then you're going to have to consume a bit less and move a bit more. Again, I'm doing this as a YouTube video. It's very difficult giving you broad answers and trying to make you feel good about it, but reality everyone's very, very different. But what we are going to talk about is some things you can actually implement over this period to be healthier. And then, of course, losing weight maintenance, just have a bit less portion size and just move your body more for maintenance and focus on especially what we can talk about today. So everyone's best friend during the Hagim should be protein, okay? Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Every single meal, your meal should be around a source of protein. For breakfast, eggs, yogurt. For lunch, tuna, chicken, fish, whatever that may be. Fish and tuna, silly well. I was doing so well. And I messed up there. Tuna and fish, well done. And dinner, same again. Now, of course, for dinners, you're not going to be in control, but for lunch and breakfast, you are probably going to be in control of what you consume. So make sure that it has a source of protein. And I'm saying this because it's going to help you feel more full. You will have so many pressures of snacks, of sweets, of desserts around you. And I want you to actually enjoy yourself. But at the same time, if we naturally have more protein, you are naturally going to feel more full. And the chance of you having 2 servings of something instead of 5 servings of something comes a lot higher. So if you have less snacks over time, then that's great. And I always use this example is, let's say you snack 7 days a week and now you're getting more protein in and you snack 2 times out of the whole week, then that's a huge progression. You know, it's not about cutting out snacking completely. It's just putting yourself in the best position to snack less. Okay. So your best friend's protein. Second, your best friend is walking. Now, everyone here is very different. Some people are orthodox, so you're not going to treat walking as exercise, and you may just be walking to shul and back or walking to friends and back. Great, you do that. But if you're not as religious and you are okay walking, then walk. Any spare time you have, walk. And most likely you may not be working those days, so you have an opportunity to like make some great step progress. And I always say when people go on vacation, some clients are like, well, why have I lost weight when I enjoy my food? It's like, you're walking from 6 a.m. to probably 5 p.m. or just moving around your body. Compared to you 9 to 5 to you on vacation, you are moving so much more when you're on vacation that even if you enjoy your food, you're burning so many more calories. Like, the power of walking is underrated. And there's one thing I'd recommend for people from a general health perspective, it's just walk more. you will feel so much better. So that's the steps. Now, when it comes to workouts, same principle applies. Most people here, or not most people, I don't know. Some people won't be training on the Hagim or Shabbat. But if you train, then go for it, I'm not here to decide. One of the few things I don't talk about is Yom Kippur. I don't give fitness advice over Yom Kippur because it's not appropriate for me to give fitness advice over Yom Kippur. I think there's rabbis for that. And I never feel comfortable sharing advice because there's a line, When someone asks me, well, what should I do about fasting Yom Kippur? I'm like, it's hard to say because if you want to lose weight, well, technically, when you have loads of food beforehand and loads of food afterwards, it kind of matches out. So I'd like to tell people just, it's one day of your life. Don't think about it. And the next day, get back on track. Enjoy your pre-fast, enjoy your post-fast, and just on the day afterwards, just continue as usual and see your film. So that's the other things. Now, let's talk about social challenges. One, if you're watching this, you're an adult, Don't listen to your auntie's, your mother's opinion. Like, you are an adult, you can make your own decision. So if you don't want seconds, say no. Like, I know when people say, oh, but my auntie has pressurized. I was like, I understand that. But like, you are an adult. If you say no and they want you to have more, then tell them to speak to me and I'll tell them off. But if you are going to have seconds, again, focus on protein and veggies. And that goes to our plate rule. If you're really trying to portion size and really trying to build a better plate, I want you to think about my face being the plate. Half the face, I want as many vegetables as possible. Most likely, it's never half a plate. It's most likely a third. But plenty of vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, peas, whatever it is. Fill your plate up with vegetables because guess what? It's going to make you feel full. And if you actually have more vegetables, you're going to feel more full, and that reduces you over snacking desserts. It's not fun, but you're going to be healthier and you're going to live for longer. So, happy you. I'm happy for you. And the other quarter is your carbs. I want you having carbs, but maybe you're used to having a half a plate. Yeah, maybe having half a plate. Ooh. I just got a text during a YouTube video, and I never normally, if it's like a call, I'll never do that. So, sorry about that. A quarter plate, your carbs. Last quarter, your protein. And you have some elements for your fats, your hummus, your whatever. I don't think people have peanut butter during the Hagim meal. I probably would, My breakfast when I'm back in the UK is thin bagels, peanut butter and egg. I love it. It is the best combination. I feel great and stuff. Those are the core components. I can talk about sleep. I can talk about water. Those things are vitally important. And I always think this is a great opportunity to get back to your healthy habits because you do have more time on your hands over this period because there's a few more days to be off. So if you've been slacking in sleep, then try a bit more sleep. Water. It's crazy how many people don't have enough water. And I'm saying people, hey, I think you should have more water today. And we're all adults. And I've had days where I'm like, not having enough of this. It's just such a basic thing we forget. And if we have more of that, we're going to feel so much better, feel so much more healthier. So more water, please. And then there's obviously lots of things. But, the things I've discussed today are the important things. All the other things, they will make a slight difference, but steps, protein, workout, water, sleep, those 5 things. If you try and get at least 3 of those things ticked off each day by protein, 2 to 3 serves of protein, walking as much as you possibly can, walking workouts, obviously do it when it's not hug days, or unless you don't take hug, and then please train on those days. And then water and focus on prioritizing sleep. Then you are putting yourself in a really good position. Now, of course, we can talk about after hug, and I think that's another training itself, but especially after hug, what I like to suggest is don't do anything extreme. I think for 2 years, what I would do after hugging is I'll be really extreme. I'll do extra cardio. I basically wouldn't have any carbs. I would basically make myself feel very bad. And within 48 hours, I'm like, F this. I can't be arsed doing this. I've kind of quit for a bit. Where if you just get back on what you were doing, such as hitting a step target, such as working towards a protein number, such as training a few times a week, then literally within a week you'll feel back to where you were before, and you even think about all the food you enjoyed over the hard game. And I think it's a real challenge mindset, because you have more energy. You're like, I want to push. It's a new year, let's push. But the people who are consistent are the people who can be consistent over the next 6 months, rather than people who are consistent for 2 days. And I'm pretty sure most people are going to want to achieve their goal and stay consistent over 6 months, then just feel amazing for 2 days and then give up. So hope you enjoyed this. Hope you got some good value from this. And yeah, I'll do another video soon. This helped me actually, because I was exhausted at the beginning of the video, but when I give fitness advice I get so much energy, so it's great. Anyway, adios.